So today I'm doing something completely different. I want you to go after whatever it is you want in your life. And I want to be your fierce ally. I want to be your advocate, and I want to hold your feet to the fire and help you attain whatever it is you want. And there's something that we have to address before any of that is possible. So it starts with change. And there's two big impediments to change. And one is your physical environment, and the other is your internal environment, the space of your mind and your ego, your subconscious and conscious mind. And what happens within the space of your mind affects your perspective of your life and the rest of the world. Now, you have 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day. And most of them you're not even aware of. They're happening and they're on autoplay. And they're the thoughts and the memories that have been on autoplay for a really long time. And the bummer is that a lot of times it's the negative stories, the false beliefs that are on autoplay. And this is the biggest deterrent to change. But I have good news. Dwellosophy has a method for using your external environment, the space of your home, to communicate with your subconscious mind so that you can affect whatever change you want for your life. And so here's the thing that I'm doing today that is different than I've ever done. And it's because I want you to go after whatever it is in your life. Whether I'm helping you or not, this is what I want for you. So I said I was going to do something different today that I typically don't do. So your internal environment is how you communicate with yourself. And I believe that the majority of us say things to ourselves pretty consistently that we would never, ever consider speaking to anyone else. I'm guilty, and I have a feeling you're guilty too. So the first thing that we have to do if we want to create any change for our lives, and this one thing could change your entire life. You know how everything changes, but yet nothing changes? This is one thing that you can do that will change your life, and it will look like nothing has changed on the outside. So I want you to take a second and bring up an image of what you looked like when you were like 5 or 6 years old. Maybe it was a school picture, maybe a parent or a grandparent took a picture of you. But I want you to get that image of what you looked like around 5 or 6 years old. Now imagine you are still that little human. That is you. Think of the things that you tell yourself throughout the course of your day. Are you nice to yourself? Do you treat yourself with kindness? Would you ever say those things that you say to yourself to that little human you were at 5 or 6 years old? You wouldn't, and you know you wouldn't. And even beyond that, if anyone tried to hurt that little person, you would be the fierce ally in protecting them. And so I want you to treat yourself like you would treat that little human, because you are still that human. You are still that person. And you cannot thrive and you cannot attain the vision that you have for yourself if that negative dialogue continues. And I'm saying this because I know it to be true, because I have a long history of not being very nice to me. So much so, well, let's just say it really affected my life. So what I do now, I have a picture of me when I was like 5 or 6 that my sweet Meemaw took of me, insisted. And it sits in my bathroom next to my bathroom mirror, because every morning when I wake up and every evening when I go to bed, I want to be reminded, and I need to be reminded, that I am still that amazing, amazing little person. And it is not okay to not see my greatness. And it is not okay to be mean to me. And the only reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I don't think I'm alone. I think we all have moments where we treat ourselves like garbage, where we would never consider speaking to another human being in that way. So if you only change one thing for the rest of your life, change the way you speak to yourself. Speak to yourself like you would speak to that little human. If you want to implement change in your life, if you want to take the next 8 weeks to the next level, then keep coming back to Dwellosophy. I'm going to offer over the next 8 weeks as much information as I can to get all of us on the path that we know is our potential. Thanks for listening. For the next 8 weeks, I'm going to be laying out the groundwork for a course that I'm opening up on January 12th. And this course is going to give every single bit of information I can offer in the most potent and concentrated way to get what you want for your life aligned in the space of your home, so you can affect whatever change you want on whatever scale. And I want to make sure that you are ready, that you have the tools you need in place so that this course can set you on the trajectory of your choosing, whatever that might be. So check out my website, go to there's a link in my bio, and I look forward to offering you whatever I can over the next 8 weeks. If you have any questions, DM me. Have a great day.